Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to measure the speed of your locomotive in iTrain. This is a very important step if you want to let the software drive your locomotives. And why is it so important? Well, iTrain uses a normalized speed in kilometers per hour, meaning it will automatically convert the real speed of the model locomotive to the speed it would have to scale 1 to 1. By default, the program doesn't know which decoder speed step belongs to which real speed, and it assumes that the highest local speed corresponds to 140 km per hour, and all the steps in between are linearly interpolated. Of course, this is rarely the case, so you have to measure the speeds of your locomotives in order for iTrain to drive them automatically. But before proceeding with the speed measurements, it's always a good idea to set the locomotive's decoder so that the maximum speed has a reasonable value. So you have to play with the various CVs like CV02, 05 and 06. Okay, so this is the track that I've set up for the speed measurement in iTrain. You see that there are 4 feedback zones. There's this one where the locomotive is. Then there's this one and this one, which are the 2 central ones where iTrain will measure the speed, and then there's the last one at this end. So how does it work? So the locomotive needs to be on this left feedback zone. Then when you start the measurement, iTrain will move the locomotive on the right in this case, and as soon as it will enter this feedback zone, it will start measuring the speed. So it will continue until it reaches, it clears this zone. As soon as it clears the left zone, it will stop the measurement and you will see the speed. Then the locomotive will slowly continue until it clears this feedback zone, and it will stop right there. For the next measurement, it will do the same thing. So it will start the locomotive, it will measure the speed on this section, it will stop when it enters actually this left zone, will continue, and it will stop right here. So let's see how it works. We are in iTrain now. You see here that I've created a small track section with the 4 feedback zones you just saw, and you see the locomotive in the most left zone. Now we go to the view menu, speed measurements, locomotives, and here you have different options. I select 2 feedbacks for this example. So you select the 2 central feedback, left and right. You don't need to enter the 2 feedbacks at each end. They're irrelevant for the speed measurement, but they do need to be there, at least with my setup. I didn't put them at first, and the locomotive was not stopping in the right place. It was going all over the place. So here you put the length of the 2 central feedback zones. In my case, they are identical, 74 centimeters. So here you see all the steps, in this case 126, with the speed that iTrain will measure. For this video, I will measure a couple of steps. So we start from 80, we just try one, we press start, and here it goes, and there, 125. So we go to there and it would stop. Now we can select a bunch, so we just select 81 to 85 and press start. There you go, and measure, done. So 128. So I will stop and measure 82, go, and done. 131. So there you go, stop. Step 83. Bang, 132. And you'll see that in the little graph on the right, it will draw a graph. So step 84. And step 85. Okay, so we measured our range. So when you're done, you click apply, so it will interpolate all the others. Now we don't have any value before and after, so it will look strange. But remember to click apply or it will not save. So here I have another locomotive that I've already tested. You see that it's a nicer graph. So all the steps and all the speeds. And you see, there you go. So that's how it's done. Hope you found it interesting and useful. All right, see you next time. Bye.